Inside every human cell sits a microscopic physical archive. It is the sprawling dynamic instruction manual for life itself. But mapping this archive isn't just an exercise in abstract math. It is a precise mechanical operation. Today, let's look at a true architectural breakthrough, one that enables a 40 times faster search.
3 billion. That is the exact count of base pairs in human DNA. You can think of it as a continent-sized search space. Finding a specific sequence within this massive expanse means you are literally sifting through billions of characters.
And the stakes here impact all of us. The ability to rapidly pinpoint exact sequences unlocks incredible scientific potential. Faster searches mean we aren't just reading human biology. We are actively accelerating profound medical discoveries that could change lives. But to pull that off, we need an index capable of navigating this biological landscape instantly.
Take a standard binary search operating on a 1 gigabyte dataset. It takes roughly 1150 nanoseconds per query. Sure, it functions, but architecturally speaking, it's a turtle. The objective here is a rocket-powered ascent, pushing that latency all the way down to a staggering 27 nanoseconds. That is a 40-fold increase in speed. Achieving that means discarding algorithms that assume a perfectly flat world, and instead building a structure that perfectly mirrors the physical hardware it actually runs on.
The reality is, standard algorithms stall out because they treat modern processors like simple calculators. They completely ignore the tiered reality of memory. A CPU relies on microscopic lightning-fast caches. Think of L1, L2, and L3 caches as your desk, your office, and a warehouse down the street. When a standard binary search jumps unpredictably across a massive dataset, it constantly misses the fast desk cache. That forces the processor to idle, just waiting for a delivery from the distant warehouse of main memory. So the bottleneck is strictly mechanical. Memory isn't retrieved byte by byte. It travels in a cache line, which is a precise 64-byte physical segment. Fetching a single isolated value from RAM costs precious bandwidth and time, yet a standard search just discards the rest of that 64-byte delivery. It is incredibly wasteful.
The solution is to align the data perfectly with the physical dimensions of the machine. Enter the S+ tree. It's a flat search structure engineered specifically for the cache line. It packs exactly 16 values into a single 64-byte node. That means every single piece of data pulled from memory is actually utilized, ensuring a uniform, beautifully predictable path for every single query.
Consider a freight train. Standard searches move data in tiny fragments, basically sending a whole locomotive just to retrieve a single parcel. The S-tree, on the other hand, moves data in massive, efficient blocks. 16 values are packed tightly together and fetched as a single, fully loaded train. Once it arrives, the processor evaluates all parallel lanes simultaneously.
Down at the microscopic level, the code becomes surgical. Using special instructions like AVX2, the CPU processes the entire cache line in one single, fluid motion. It evaluates all 16 parallel lanes at once. It's like checking 16 boxes simultaneously. Then, a manual pop count tallies the exact match in just 5 instructions. There is no guessing and absolutely no stalling.
Searching one query at a time is a linear crawl. Transforming this into a parallel sprint requires the approach of a master archivist. We batch the queries. By handing the CPU 128 requests simultaneously, the processor is never left waiting for a single answer. While one query is out fetching data from memory, the CPU is already evaluating the next one.
This creates a bright, highly orchestrated flow of memory. Modern processors have buffers capable of tracking multiple requests at once. Batching fills these up, feeding the brain of the machine so it can perform productive work out of order, completely hiding the latency. By fetching upcoming data before it's even needed, wait times effectively vanish.
Now, theoretical shortcuts thrive in pristine, random datasets. But what happens when the data refuses uniformity? A healthy skeptic might rightfully ask how these optimizations hold up against the messy, repetitive nature of actual biology.
The human genome is highly skewed. Specific 12-character sequences repeat over 2 million times. Optimizations like prefix partitioning, which attempt to slice the data into uniform chunks based on their leading characters, completely shatter under this weight. The skewed data demands immense, impractical padding for overlapping trees. It proves that clever mathematical partitioning is simply no match for the raw, brute efficiency of a perfectly tuned, balanced search. Eventually, of course, the architecture hits a hard physical wall. Multithreading the search pushes the performance even further, but it rapidly maxes out the raw bandwidth of the motherboard's RAM. No amount of software optimization can push data through silicon faster than the physical pins allow. Ultimately, the hardware sets the absolute speed limit.
But the compounding victories here form a very clear signal. A baseline binary search demands 1,150 nanoseconds. Reordering memory drops that to 240. Manual pop counts pull it down to 115. Batching pushes it to 45. Prefetching drops it to 30, and perfectly interleaving the layers lands it at an astonishing 24 nanoseconds per query.
The final acts of alignment are meticulous. A leftmax layout intuitively steers the logic instantly toward the exact cache line needed. Switching to byte-based pointers eradicates unnecessary math, saving crucial processor cycles. It perfectly balances the processor's raw calculation speed with the memory's retrieval bandwidth. It's absolute mechanical sympathy. There is a deep elegance in recognizing the physical constraints of the machine and shaping our logic to flow seamlessly within them. If we can achieve a 40 times speedup just by listening to the hardware, what other massive computational bottlenecks are just waiting for us to stop fighting the machine and start aligning with it?
Please note, this explainer is AI-generated with Notebook LM, drawn from static search trees, 40x faster than binary search by Ragnar Groot Kirkkamp. Informational only, not advice. If you have enjoyed the journey, please share, like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.